and gentlemen, my name is Benjamin Breaker Novotny.
It's Addison99.
And I'm Skipper Alpha.
And it looks like we made a slight follow-up there with the graphics and the production crew. It's all right, though. I mean, everybody makes, I guess you could say, mistakes every now and then. But today is no ordinary day, ladies and gentlemen. It is the WGL Season 2 APAC Finals Day 2. We're done toying around and figuring out who's going to face off against who. Now we're cutting the paychecks, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Now, who do you guys think would be, I guess you'd say, the strongest contender to go ahead and take the Season 1 Grand Final, or Season 2 Grand Finals?
But, you know, yesterday they're doing really close, so I really...
RTA won!
Yeah, RTA
every
won,
single
but,
matchup.
you know, every match is 3-2. It's so close. We're gonna have both 7 on the final today, so maybe something gonna different. But I cannot sure which team gonna take the final, but, you know, the 3 teams all doing very, very nice yesterday. You know.
Yeah, and that's RTA on stage. They are quite happy. They're not gonna have to play in the first matchup. It's instead going to be Elon as they enter the stage. Stage left. Look at all those guys. I heard their performance wasn't that hot at WCG 2013. Is that right, Edison?
Yeah.
I mean, well, they got beaten by what is today Charlotte Tiger, right?
Yeah. But you know, the Charlotte Tiger only have 2 members from the City Duck Revolution, so it's not that Japanese team. But you know, they got a couple old members there.
Right. Hopefully that intel, that information they will get from this is actually going to, what's what I'm looking for, just help them out a little.
Yeah, and the Elon team, they reformed, so only have a health member from that team.
Well, it certainly made them stronger. They came in, what, first prize for the playoffs for Season 2, if I'm not mistaken?
No.
Oh, Charlotte Tiger beat them? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I can't, like, my memory fails me because that's been so long ago. That was like, what, at the beginning of the month that this happened? And interesting. All right. So there's Charlotte Tiger now entering the stage.
Yeah, it's Arate.
Arate?
Yep.
How could I miss that? It's even on their uniforms. But this guy's so confident he can play blind. I'm kidding. But I guess that means all the way to the right, that's actually Charlotte Tiger. So I guess they entered stage according to their, I guess you'd say, rankings after what happened yesterday. And this is a lot of hype. You know, for all of the World of Tanks fans out there, I feel reasonably speaking that this is perhaps one of the best production events they've ever viewed.
Yeah, and they have a new offline, what's it called, venue. Yeah.
It looks actually significantly larger than the one that they used in WGL APAC Season 1.
Yeah. In Season 1, they used the venue as yesterday. It was the same one.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
And they moved to a bigger one today.
Korea, leading esports.
It's a theater? Look like a theater.
Theater?
Yeah.
Maybe.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Look like theater, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You got a really big screen. You know, normally we cannot have such a big screen, so look like a theater. You know.
All right. Well, it looks like we only got 2 casters ready, at least on there. And so, what I think now what we've done is we appropriately hyped up everything. And I'm definitely looking forward to our first set of the day. I mean, even when we were casting it, when we didn't have OGN to lead it, Charlotte Tiger versus Elon was always an exciting match to watch, right?
Yeah. No, and they always like 3-2-2 and like 4-2-3. You know, always.
I mean, it's there. How do I say this? I feel like both teams have a very low predictability. Very low predictability gradient, which means they like. How do I say this? On every map, they have more than one strategy to employ at any given time.
Yeah. But no, except one, I think.
What's that?
They always rush, you know.
Yeah, 4 RU-251s and that 1 T-49.
Yeah, they always. I think the major factor is the T-49. You know, if he hit, maybe you know you're gonna take a win.
Right.
You know? And sometimes they miss and lose that one. It's so so critical. Yeah.
It is. So, as we've been prompted on the, I guess you could say, our production crew, right now what's happening at OGN is they've gone to a commercial break. So we're going to follow suit with ourselves. We'll be back when the game is ready to go. They're getting into the lobby. They're getting into their booths and everything else in between. Just have a little bit of patience, guys. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
guys, it looks like we are back. And thank you all for your patience. It didn't take too terribly long, but of course it was our Japanese juggernauts facing off against these, I guess you could say, how do I say this? These, I don't know, I could say Japanese juggernauts, but I can't think of anything really clever to describe Elong right now. Chinese champions, there we go. And now they are, effectively speaking, in their booths. I think they've got their setups ready to go. And at this point, I think they should be picking, banning maps, as well as listing their tank loadouts for the first game.
I think they already, I think they already done. But you know, on the tournament stage, they have time to practice.
Ooh.
Yep. So maybe we have to waiting for them. You know, they have to check everything fine. You know, they don't want to on stream and tell everybody I got some problem from Howard. You know,
Yeah, I mean, like, that actually, this is another thing that Korea pioneered. There's actually, there's actually some penalties that may be incurred if there are too many, how do I say this, requested breaks from a game or requested pauses from a game. Like, you can actually lose points for your team in some leagues and some game titles. But I am fairly confident that we will see both of our, all three of our, I guess you'd say, experienced teams basically select everything without a hitch. But then again, I mean, World of Tanks, we're talking about 7 versus 7. Someone's bound to have, you know, one hiccup or two. It's not going to be perfect.
But
So-
no, I saw the stage, you know, is somewhat different. So that's why I say that's fun theater. You know, normally a stage for tournament, you're gonna have a chamber.
A chamber?
Yeah,
okay,
if you
okay,
have
yeah,
chamber,
yeah.
you don't have to have a headset there, so you can speak
right.
really clearly, and everybody gonna get your message. But if you are on the stage, you got a lot more noise in there because of
Yeah.
maybe they are broadcasting the music or something, and you know, sometimes it's really hard to get a message from the commander.
I know what you're talking about. I've been a stage translator before. Like, with the thing that when you were watching a stream back at home, guys, like the one most annoying thing I think is you can't hear what noise is actually at the live event. Sometimes when you're speaking through a microphone, you actually hear your own voice and the loudspeakers behind you 1 second after you say it. And to the new people on stage there, it can be very confusing. And adding to that, the voices in the audience can drown out what you are trying to listen to from a player that's right next to you. Things like that.
Yeah. We got really low stream delay today, I think. You know, maybe only like 10 seconds.
It is. I mean, like, today we do not have a stream delay, of course.
Yeah.
There should be referees and such. And as you said, they are playing on stage.
Yeah.
Which means...
Yeah, they don't need... they cannot cheat there.
Yeah, listening clarity, I mean, well, it's not that. Really, but I mean, like, the thing is, I think the problem is the way you mentioned it. We just saw it now. They aren't in soundproof booths. Do you think that's going to affect the performance at all today?
Well, they usually use a special headset.
Yeah, but you know, when I'm on stage, you know, it's the speaker is really loud. So sometimes it's a lot of music, and I have to shout, you know.
Right.
And and on that moment, most of the people still cannot hear my comment.
Oh my
So
God!
I think it depends on the quality of the headset. Because, you know, some of those professional headsets, they are very expensive, like $3,000 US.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those kind of headsets, you can really, you know.
Okay, I don't have that one. I only have, you know,
regular headsets.
Yeah, not mine, because of on the stage they cannot give you one. But you know, I don't know the quality about that. But you know, it's really hard to use there. You know?
All right, and of course, we are here hyping it up. These are the player interviews. I think maybe we should go quiet and let these guys... Well, you know what? It's actually... They're speaking in Japanese, and they have Korean subtitles. Actually, they're speaking in Chinese. This is Elong, and they have Korean subtitles, so
He looked like a boss, I think.
yeah. I think maybe that guy was speaking English. I can't tell. I don't know, I can read lips. We actually don't have any way to listen to this, but a lot of people in chat are asking for the YouTube link, but this is a clean feed that we are being given to a private channel. So, I mean, for more accuracy, I guess you could say it would be in your best interest to, I guess, stay tuned to the Twitch channel, but there might be a YouTube stream available that TESL has produced. Is there, Alan? Or no?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, for today we only have our official Twitch channel.
All right. So I mean, yeah, you could say we're a little bit. I guess you could say strangled in the way of production, but here we go. It's Elong Gaming on stage left, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
And they're going to be facing off against Charlotte Tiger. I think this is you can see that. How do I say this? They're very serious about this, and so too is Charlotte Tiger. I mean, both sides. I don't think there's going to be any smiles unless they're able to get past this best of 5. Now, just so you guys know, the second prize, third prize match is going to be best of 5, and the first prize match will be best of 7. And there they are. The crowd's going wild for them, of course. The reason why I think they're cheering on is because the crowd, that is because they want to go on. They want to see the best of the best play against the best of their own country. That's always the how do I say this? That's the very pinnacle moment. You know, not only when you have superstars, but superstar players and superstar teams, but moreover, the fact of the matter is multiplied. The atmosphere is multiplied when you've got superstar players that are from your own country. We all know that, right?
Yep. They are star here.
Yeah. And I mean, even to the Taiwanese, we actually have Ink at the live event at the venue, and we actually saw her in the audience, and she was holding up a sign that was supporting Charlotte Tiger.
Nice.
This guy, he likes to show off on camera. You can tell he's quite camera trained. He likes to smile. He likes to be friendly, that kind of thing. Just wish I knew who he was in game. Okay, well, I think we are just about ready to get things started. And I gotta say, that is one really amazing looking venue. First map is gonna be Himmelsdorf, Winter Himmelsdorf.
Yep. I think the Charlotte Tiger won't rush again today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they rushed like suicide yesterday.
Yeah, that's right.
If they didn't do that, maybe they won the Elong yesterday. Yeah, but whatever, it's a 2-3, so.
They tried something maybe like a counter strategy yesterday. Breaker didn't see it.
Yeah,
that's too bad.
It's unfortunate. I mean, like, there's some other things that I have to do in order to stay here in Taiwan, and like the fact of the matter is, sometimes I just,
Yeah, they rushed through the center square and just run. I don't know, just YOLO into the enemy's base.
All right. Well, I mean, that sounds like we've never actually. I don't think we've seen anything like that employed before the finals, at least on this map. So that really, how do I say this? It really keeps the fast-paced and frantic atmosphere of the game itself, and those games are the ones that are most exciting to watch. But at the top of your screen, it's going to be Elong, and on the bottom of your screen, it is Charlotte Tiger. I gotta say, I kind of like Charlotte Tiger, or not Charlotte Tiger, Elong's uniform just a little bit better, but they're just wearing hoodies, and that's about it. All right. And Jimmy Jim _SG says, "Go Arita." It's actually Arite, but they're not here yet. That's actually going to be the next match after Elong Gaming versus Charlotte Tiger. And spawning to the north, our Japanese juggernauts is Charlotte Tiger. Let's check out the loadout. 3 Chinese 110s from Elong, MX-50.
Yeah, it's a standard loadout on the Elong, I think.
Right. And there's Elong.
Yep.
Spawning to the south. I think I might actually have to Oh, there we go. And once again, for clarification, Charlotte Tiger to the north. Okay, well, both sides kind of working their way up the middle. Actually, no, I'm sorry. That's Elon Gaming. They look like they've got strategy in mind. They are out for blood.
They have a new strategy today.
All right, that's a little bit ballsy, but the move is risky, and I feel like it can work if the coordination is there. We've seen lots of crazy strategies from Elong before, and even the most surprising ones have been, what's the word I'm looking for, quite successful.
Yeah, but no, the movement is not that risky because it's really perfect for defense. Even the 2 guys on the middle, they got 3 guys to support him, but only problem is on the heel part, you know. If the sniper uphill, the 2 tank gonna have a big problem there.
Oh yeah, and wait, just as you say it, there is actually one heavy of some form or another in the northeast. That's at the 0 line. Shots are fired. Shako takes a little bit of damage, but he does return fire for 258 onto Reno.
And right now, you know, I think the Charlotte Tiger have to make a decision as soon as possible because
they are. Look at that T1 Cunningham on the east side. He's just clearing the way, and look, that heavy tank is actually pushing its way up the eastern hill.
No, I think the Charlotte Tiger know how to deal with the 2 tanks on the middle square, but no, he had to do that as soon as possible because if the Elon see a heavy tank on hill, they cannot rush, you know. So it's gonna have a 5 versus 4 scenario, so they have to do that as soon as possible, I think.
Obelisk trying to get some vision in there for his teammate CTT4. He's going to snipe with an AMX-50. He's on the top of the hill. And those 2 tanks are going to take a little bit of a beating. Maybe not necessarily taken out of the game, but that might be grounds for Charlotte Tiger to pile in on their position.
Oh, we need a mob there, you know, in the middle, I think. But we cannot do that.
All right.
Oh, Elon start to push.
Wait. CTT4 is pulling back.
Yeah, he saw the Elon start to push, so if he keeps sniping there, I think the Elon can gonna rush it.
Right. Oh, so this is a counterplay. Okay. Okay. Well, we're still waiting for a move to be made, and do you think we could potentially see a draw on this map?
Yeah, it's possible. You know.
All right.
I think so. Charlotte Tiger is put down right now, and the Elon team maybe know that because of 1T1 on the hill part and didn't see any heavy there. So he cannot guess, okay, you got a 5 tank on the base, so we cannot rush it right now. So I think the Elon team cannot have a slow pace, you know.
Yeah. And Reno is actually taking a good chunk of damage.
Is it
that?
beautiful?
Oh, hello. Nice to meet you. My name is Bingu. I'm kidding. All right. Sorry. Actually, I can speak a little bit of Korean, so I should have said, oh, 반갑습니다. Okay. GRB is coming around here for that counterplay. He's going to take Plateau out of the game if this shot connects, and it will.
Okay,
That's one.
he's down.
Oh, no. Charlotte Tiger's blind. They don't have any scouting tanks now.
But whatever, you know, because he's the best. 5 tanks on the best. So even he got a skull, he cannot do anything there.
Right. The only thing that the T1 Cunninghams would have done at this stage is essentially just give them that vision, give them security of knowing where their opponents are. But at the same time, I feel like this is a game that can still go either way. It's just that Charlotte Tiger needs a really good engagement. All right.
Oh, I think the T1 gonna see the MS-50 on here. Okay. Do you see that?
Looks
like
like
now understand.
Oh man,
So
T4 going back up. He's gonna try and get another peek, and with that, Kai actually gets some vision.
Wow, he didn't see anything there.
Wait, the boss is actually playing in this tournament from Elong.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh man, are we gonna see shots fired? Shots are fired, but nothing quite connects to
Oh,
Actually, 281 for GRB right there. He returns fire for 310, and he takes another hit as well, I think. But no, that other hit was from earlier, maybe.
No, I think he just hit him.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, Elon's strategy right now, he's gonna kill the tank on line 8 first.
Oh yeah, they're charging in. Here we go. Sound the alarms because the steamroller's coming through. Clear the streets, kids.
Wow.
There we go, issuing commands. He says, hear us roar. We are Elong with 2 minutes to go on the clock. We have a chance for a draw. You do not. You have to kill all of us. And there they are, piling in 662 off of Hiwami. Follow up for 277.
Nice.
The next shot, if it is not a bounce, will
done.
take
Wow.
him out.
Okay, Elong done. Another one.
Yeah, they lost GRB in the background, so that's a 1-for-1 exchange. Beyond that, Shinozaki taking 341 damage, and he's going to just, I guess you'd say, play that corner just fine. He actually is holding relatively well, 287 damage off of Shaco. And so far, I think Charlotte Tiger has a solid chance for defense, but at the same time, they've taken, I think, more damage this game, if not an equal amount.
No.
Nah.
No. I think pretty equal.
Elong took more damage. Makes sense. Renault could actually get... Oh, man. Is it going to happen? They're piling in. They're going to try and take Renault out. That coordination, though. Something is not quite right here. Okay, so...
Yep.
Yeah, they're surrounded by 2 tanks, but they're 4 tanks trying to poke out. It's not quite working out. 778 off of Black CN. 926 off of CTT4.
Nice.
He's knocked out. And
so
50 seconds remain on the clock. They're going to dive in on Renault now, it looks like. 330, 600, and...
Oh,
Nightmare
God.
leading the charge. He's not afraid of nothing. He doesn't afraid of anything. He's just
But he's reloading, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, he is.
But Star gets the finishing blow onto Renault. So now it's up to Shinozaki and Starnan to pull off a draw.
Yeah. But Shinozaki is still have 4 rounds, but the Starman is reloading.
But Elong's going for the capture. Oh, man. They're going to try and YOLO swag this.
Yep.
He just has to get that 1 shot to reset.
Oh,
there it is.
Can he alive? He's
Come
there.
on. He got the shot. He got the shot. But in the end, it looks like it might cost him his own life.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
It's Joe.
Clutch draw indeed. If he had just let that go, it might have gone to a draw. It might not have. There might have been enough time to actually finish that. He got 2 shots that he needed.
Yep.
All right, so Charlotte Tiger was on the back foot in game number 1, and since there is a draw, that means the final map of this best of 5 will be dropped, and there's only a potential for now 3 more games, not including an assault game.
Yep.
So the score is 1-1.
Yeah. What do you think about that game, Edison?
I think the Charlotte Tiger have a great chance to win, actually. If they up heal, the sniping action doing earlier, they cannot win this one. Because of the action is really risky for the Elong. They rush to the middle, but they don't have any cover on the heal side. It's really risky. I saw the Poland
Team from Poland?
Yeah, team from Poland. They got a couple Navi players there, and last time we fight to them, we fought to them and lose. They use 1 tank on uphill. We have the same strategy like Elong and going through the middle square, and they just send a sniper uphill. We got a lot of punishment on the middle.
Oh,
so
for sure.
Yeah. So if we use such strategy, we have to assure the hill side itself. But Elong didn't do that. And the Charlotte Tiger will have a really great chance to win this one if they upheal earlier.
That was, I feel like, a really good game. But this is going to be Ruinberg on Fire.
Yep.
The most cinematic maps are saved for the season finals. And I feel like this map could also potentially be a draw in some ways. I mean, we're talking about Charlotte Tiger versus Elong. I feel like there are no more... There are no more 2 evenly matched teams at this stage. And I feel like lately the meta as a WGL Season 2 has been avoiding the inner city. Like, it seems as though we have a lot of teams that just like to rush the village to the east.
Yeah. They have a confidence to win on the east side. They won't camp on the west. That's it. So those teams so strong, they believe they can win that. But on the Russia League or European League, they love to camp on the sea.
I believe you. They have to camp on the sea line?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Every time I saw the Russian League, they camp on the city. They don't want to take a risk on this part.
All right. So here we go. So, there are questions in chat about some kind of a code on stream. I never heard anything about that. How about you, Alan?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you went to a theater in Taiwan, I mean, they hold an event there.
Oh,
They're gonna
yeah.
send you a 7 days premium code.
It sucks. It sucks because honestly, I really wanted the opportunity to interact with the fans today, but I mean, TSO, the production crew is super stretched. This entire week is going to be chaos. Enough about that. We got two AMX 1390s, RU251, T69, AMX 50 from Elong, two AMX 50s, two IS3s, and was that a T49 for the final tank?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Okay, and today the Elong team,
to the
they didn't choose the T49 today, you know.
And Charlotte Tiger to the north. And
Yep.
they are both rushing village side, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, they're gonna rush again. And Elong lose this one yesterday, so they took the T49. They replaced for maybe RU251, I guess.
That makes sense. I mean, it is essentially a Chaffee on steroids. 248 off of Renault, and now it got stacked up to a little bit more. Actually, I'm sorry, that was Shinozaki who took 248. That's a couple of shots that are not quite looking all that great. And 312, Black is down to 312 HP, 703 on Shaka, 1101 on Nightmare, and its Plateau is taken down first in the T1 Cunningham. 561 off of Shinozaki.
Oh,
586, Starman is down to 273 off of Shinozaki. He does get the ceiling kill to Nightmare. Elong taking a beating for the early portion of this game, but now look at all the tier 5 tanks here. They are so mid and low HP for Charlotte Tiger, and it's a 4 versus 4. But just as I say that, Elong Black is now down to 15 HP. The next shot will remove him from the game.
Yeah, and the T49 still on the reloading. Oh, he gonna done. He gonna finish. Wow, he gonna shoot T30.
Iwami.
Oh, no, he didn't shoot.
He doesn't fire.
Wow.
He's going up against an AMX 1390 with that. No, I'm sorry, the AMX 50.
He
And a nice
hit!
rear end shot for 891 damage. That AMX 50 is now on the reload. GRBCN is still able to shoot freely at Hiwami, however, even though he's down to his last nick of HP. Where on earth are the teammates of Hiwami to save his life?
Wow.
There they are. They're actually off to the west a little bit. They got to get that one light tank.
Oh, he's reloading.
All
He's
he's got to do is
reloading.
hit that one shot.
Wow.
Boom, there it is. Hiwami connects the shot, takes GRP out of the game. It's up to Elong Star CN to try and pull out a victory here. That's it. It's a 1v3.
You know, the Japanese team really know how to use the T49.
Oh yes, certainly. It's like, it reminds me of an op from another game. Oh my god, Hiwami's taken out of the game, but at the same time, Star's only got 4 shots left. That's not enough to take down CTT4. It's enough to take down Renault.
Renault first.
Right. Kai is in his T1 Cunningham. He could potentially try and... Oh, the Star, he's gone.
But I just wonder why the Chinese team, making the same mistake again. They still use the light tank to versus heavy tank. Yesterday, Japanese team have the same loadout. They got a 4 heavy tank and 1 light tank. Even it's a light tank, it's a T49. So powerful gun. And the Elong team, they use the 4 light tank again to fight. 3 light tank with 1 mid tank to fight a 4 heavy tank.
Hey, wait. Stop for a minute. Renault's coming in the direction of this T1 Cunningham. Kai is shooting now, and he is revealed. He took down Obelisk, but what else can he take out of the game? And I was thinking, I really wanted to see the T1 Cunningham get the kill on Renault. I really did. What if you shot at the rear? Would it have been possible with 113 HP? I know with an AMX 1390 you can do a lot of damage.
Yeah. M13 is okay, but the T1.
Alright.
But the problem is still on the Elong side. I don't think choosing the light tank to versus heavy tank is a wise decision. We can see that on the final it's so close. If they don't choose so many light tank, maybe they have a chance to win this one. Yeah, light tank is not it's not work on the close battle.
Well, Charlotte Tiger is now up 1 point in this best of 5. And that means if they win one more game, they go on to face off against Arte. Now, I do want to highlight that both sides look very stern. Even though we see that Charlotte Tiger is ahead by 1 point, they are not going to, I guess you'd say, live that down at this moment. They're not going to get all happy and screaming about it. They're very serious. They're very well poised because they know even if they win this set, they still have to face Arte. They don't have time to be happy. They don't have time to rejoice. They don't have time to celebrate with small victories like this. This is their 9-5, I think.
Yeah, it's Caliph right now. Elong always doing this very, very nice, So, yeah, maybe you're gonna have a 2-2 on this one.
Looks like we had some kind of a lag on the clean source. No, this is not good. Don't do this to us, OGN. There we go. Well, it was smooth. Now it's not. Great.
That's okay. We have backup strings.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So if there is really a problem, we can switch to the backup.
All right. So where's the backup located?
Well, actually, we use 2 Queenbee stream on Twitch and 1 RTMP. Do you know RTMP?
Oh yeah. I know what that is. That's what some guys with other production crews use. I know what that's all about. Okay. Well, this lag problem is looking a little bit serious as I see it on Twitch right now. I can see the chat and everything else in between. And there's a lot of praise coming from Arunel saying that T49 play, it really was quite, how do I say this? Like, the T49 was really critical. It was. We saw 891 damage done to an AMX-50 shot to the rear.
And I just wonder why the RU-251 didn't chase the T-49. He can kill him first. You know?
Right.
And he's aiming the I-3 and didn't kill the I-3.
That's true. All right. So we can see both sides are a little bit heated. Yeah, up 1 point, not even smiling. You can see how serious these guys are. And I do want to just point out for the time being that it looks like the lag has stopped.
Yeah, well, maybe only on the, what do you call it, the video.
Yeah.
So sometimes if you play the video and there's something going on your computer, it will cause a lag.
It might be then. The problem might actually be on OGN's end.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. The Shadow Tiger didn't smile today. Yeah. They smiled yesterday.
Oh yeah. Like, I mean, it was a little bit awkward, the smile, once you stop and think about it. But I mean, at the same time, this is no laughing matter. We're talking about a total, like, first prize team's getting $60,000 US today.
Yeah.
Plus more points.
Yeah,
and,
that's right.
that's what's going to count towards everything else. This is set number 3 between Charlotte Tiger and Elon Gaming. To the north. Oh, wait. Tank selection, 2 T69s, 2 T49s, and an AMX 1390 coming from Elong. While we've got 4 AMX 1390s and a single T49 coming from Charlotte Tiger.
Yep.
To the north, it is Elong from China.
Yep.
You can hear the audience going wild for them already. Look at this. Look at these guys. Kai's the guy in the back, right? Yeah.
We're gonna see if the Charlotte Tiger gonna do the same amazing thing on the T49. You know?
Charlotte Tiger to the south. Here we go. They're rushing middle, it looks like. This is all going to come down to picks and just how quickly each team can react. If they can focus down those T49s out of the game, that's going to be the most critical part.
Yep.
Shots fired, and Renault's taking a beating right now, down to 651 HP already.
What's going on there?
And CTT4 as well, but now Nightmare's getting pushed back by Shinozaki just a little bit. 452 off of him, 316 off of Shinozaki. Both sides, I guess you'd say, are battling over the center hill. Elong, the commander, now issuing commands.
T49 coming!
595,
only 73!
Only 73 damage with the 122.
And they took like 500.
217 damage off of Shinozaki. Nightmare is forced to back off for the time being. He's extremely low, but if he's taken down and out, this game might be winnable. GRB now forcing his way up the hill, and what tank is that? The T49? Oh man, fires a shot and hits Starman for 263, 482 off of Renault.
Wow.
And he's gone.
Renault is done.
He's out. He is out of this game. Nightmare is still alive. 290 off of Shako. Starman out of the game.
Oh, wow.
And
He's
now,
missing.
Yeah.
He was Hiwasaki is missing.
Hiwami is next on the hit list. Plateau is just going to get rammed. It's like, this is our best way to save ammo. And 370 off of CTT4. 304 off of him now.
Okay.
And he is basically one man against the world. 424, and he's shut out. Opalist is the last T1 Cunningham in the game.
Okay.
And
we didn't see any amazing thing on T49 right now.
Yeah, essentially.
He missed twice. Oh, no. He hit one, only takes. Not hit. He hit a ground and take like 73 hit point. And another one he's missing. That's it.
He's going to go for the capture. I mean, well, he's going to do something. But
it's too late, I think. Whatever.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, let's give the guy the benefit of the doubt. He's in the weakest tank in the game right now, at least in this game, and he's going for the capture up against T1 Cunningham. There we go. That caught him reloading, and now the score is 2-2.
Yep.
Cliffs, my favorite map, and you guys can see why the games on this map are always chaotic.
Yep.
Okay, well, next map, what is it gonna be?
We don't know. You know, we didn't get information there. But you know, as before, you know, the Elon team doing really nice on the cliff. They always use the T49 really nice on the cliff, but you know, sometimes they use the T49 really bad.
Maybe it's
especially the Ruinberger, you know. I don't know why they always use same strategy and lose again and again.
Maybe because of the gun loadout. We can see Elon usually use two T49s with 90mm guns.
Yeah, they love
that
this
map.
one, you know, because the gun suppression is really nice. But if a Japanese team hit the twice, I mean the T49, you know, they cannot win this one. But he's missing. So T49 is really unstable with the one with the big shotgun, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so it's going to be
Oh, it's
Prokhorovka.
Prokhorovka.
Yesterday, this is actually the map.
Yeah,
that
they
we
only
saw
take,
Charlotte Tiger win.
Yeah, and they only make, they only do the 45 minute or 50 minute and win this one, you know. So I bet they're gonna rush again, but problem is still T49. If he can hit twice on this map, you know, if he hit, he gonna win. That's it.
All right, so it's gonna come down to the tank loadout. Of course, spot that should be fight. There we go. No, it's not fixed yet. But
we use that only on random battles. Light tanks, you know, just rushing through the on the edge of the ridge and trying to spot, and those snipers will
And call for the artillery support. You know.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is gonna come down to the tank loadout. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see at least one T49 from one side of the map.
Yeah, and I believe there will be a lot of RU-251s.
Yeah, in the T49. You know, on this stage, right now we use a lot of RU-251 and T49, but before we only use the M13. You know.
This is that final game, guys. This is it. Unless we see a draw, this will be the last game with this set. And in one regards, I'm actually kind of happy that they're actually OGN's in charge of production and such right now, because that means they have to total up all the damage instead of us.
Yeah, that's right. I hope they have a better math skill.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, it's a no RU-251.
One T69, 4 AMX 1390s, 4 RU-251s, and a T49 coming out of Charlotte Tiger. They're sticking to their guns with what they did yesterday, but
That means they're gonna do more defensive right now.
Right. And Elong on the south is actually heading directly out to the eastern portion of the map.
Yeah, they're gonna
take the hill.
They're gonna take a hill and take more defensive way, because of if they rush, they're gonna have a big trouble, because the M13 is still unreloaded, and RU-251 gonna kill all there.
Yeah,
so they have to
basically.
they have to escape to the east side first, and then relocation and trying to take the defensive way.
Right, spawning to the north, it is Charlotte Tiger, and they are eager to intercept their opponents. Hiwami already in position with that T49. He missed a shot, 374 damage. You can see the shock on the commander's face. 669 off of Shinozaki. 916. He's taken a beating in this particular position. CTT4 now backing up. He did just reload. He fired a shot for 216, I think?
Yep.
418, 1100, and now is Shako out of the game. Starman is severely beaten, and so too is Hiwami. Starman out of the game now, and 112 before Hiwami is now shut down. This is now 4 versus 2 in the tier 8s. 512, 488, and burning down.
Wow.
The CTT4 drops. He's gone. And Renault is the last of the tier 8 tanks. He is in the RU-251.
Yep, okay. I think the Chinese guy, they have right strategy here, you know. On the first moment, they don't rush. And they go to the right side and already full reloading. But Charlotte Tiger rush in, you know.
Yeah.
Why they do that? You know. Wow.
They just needed to buy a little bit of extra time to get their cannons loaded, and that's exactly what they did. 296 off of Renault. He's taking a beating. 625, 851, 951. And he's burning down. Is that T1 Cunningham? He got the kill! Opulus got the kill! We saw the novelty T1 Cunningham kill the AMX 1390. And now it's all up to Plateau to pull off a miracle.
Okay, it's over.
Quite unfortunate.
Yeah, but you know, I think that's the only mistake the Charlotte Tiger made today, but it's really big mistake.
Yeah.
You know, we cannot wait. Your enemy is already full reloaded and waiting for you, but you rush in. But No, and another thing, the T49 missed again.
All right.
The first shot didn't hit anything. Wow.
That's right. So, Elong is now going on to the Season 2 final game to be played. It's going to be a best of 7 with them facing off against Arte. That means they are guaranteed at least $20,000 US.
Okay, I think it's a revenge, you know.
Yeah.
Revenge for the WCG.
Yeah, WCG actually, yeah, not only that, but actually WCA as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
they
lose
shake
to
hands.
Short Attacker? No.
No, I mean, what happened at WCA just last month was we saw Elong lose to Arte, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, but you know, I mean, I'm talking about Short Attacker right now.
This is revenge for WCA.
Yep.
Gotcha.
WCG.
WCG, there we go. Yeah, WCG, November 2013. I'm sorry, I was not at the live event. I was busy studying in Korea. All right. But again, I feel like, you know, look at the prestige of this moment. Elong's now going to face off against, I think, perhaps the most fearsome team in all of Asia. And adding to that, no matter what, after today, we're going to have that team, Arte, with at least 3,000 WGL points. Is that right? 2,200 from Season 1, and then if they get second prize,
they got 4,000.
4,000 for Season 1.
Yeah, I mean the
That's 3,000.
WGL.
The WGL points.
Yeah.
So it's
And then if they get second prize today, how much do they get?
I forgot. I need to check on it. Maybe 2,000.
All right. Maybe 2,000? Well, we can check up on that in a minute.
Yeah, that's right. I need to find the...
It's all right. It's all right. It's not too terribly important at this moment. What is important to note is I feel if they come in first prize yet again, then that means we still have a team like Team Efficiency to, you know, have a chance to come back into the World Series. Things like that.
Yeah. Because the Elong team is already at this second, right? And the Team Deficient is the second one. So it still depends on Nestle, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. And I mean, once we compare, you know, a team like Team Efficiency to what happened with their final game versus Elong, their final set, there were a lot of close calls in that final set. Like some of them, like if their coordination was just simply 30 seconds faster, they could have won the game.
Yep.
Things like that.
Yep. You know, always a reaction, I say. It depends on commander.
A little bit,
like
yeah.
Prokhonovka, you know, after the Elong team sports, they know, okay, you got so many RU251, we cannot rush in. So it's decide like 5 seconds, and they go to the right path, but you know, the Short Tiger decide to rush in, they have to make a reaction instantly, so they win that one. You know.
All right, so thoughts about this? I'm thinking we should probably take things to maybe a short break.
Yeah, I think on yesterday, you know, it's 10 minutes, so maybe.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to be gone for a while, guys. So right now we got to give you guys maybe 10 minutes. We actually not you guys, but we have to give Elong 10 minutes to pile in with Team Arte, make sure their setup is good to go, all that good stuff. So we'll be back in a few minutes, guys.
Okay, guys, welcome back to WGL's APAC season finals.
Yeah, we're about to get the grand finals underway right now, and I gotta say, this is something I am extremely psyched to see. Like, we're gonna see now, can Team Elong actually go up and take down Team Arate? I mean, like, these guys took down Team Efficiency. It came to, I think, it was a 1-point difference, you know, at the end of the Season 1 finals, and Team Efficiency came in second prize.
Yeah, but, you know, I feel the Elong team, compared to Team Efficiency,
they got what it takes.
Yeah, they got, I think they are much better compared to, not much better, they are better than the Team Efficiency on the previous season, I feel, you know. So I think they got a really nice chance to win the Arate, and, you know, the Elong team is from our league, so so absolutely I cannot support them. You know.
Definitely. I mean, like, I've always been a proponent of Chinese esports because, of course, well, China is the world's largest economy right now, and I think they're undergoing a lot of development. And if they can somehow, you know, tack on a little bit more in the way of infrastructure for esports, then it can really pick up and take off there.
Yeah, but you know, they got a lot of limit on the government. So
sometimes,
like online game, you know, we have to practice with
you can't play. You can't play for more than 4 hours a day on a single account for some games.
Yeah, not only that, but because of like we trying to connect to China, and we got a lot of limit there.
Oh,
wow.
me too.
And lake. Oh, a super lake.
I know. In the
know.
end, it depends on your internet service provider, but there are a lot of networks here in Taiwan that don't actually particularly like connecting to the China server.
Yeah, they got a lot of problem, and even Hong Kong, you know.
Oh wow, I wouldn't have expected that.
Yeah, they are same country right now, but you know, if you live in Hong Kong and trying to connect to the China and play internet game like World Tank, you're gonna see the pin like 50, really nice, but you know, a lot of lake. So, you know, even it's a short pin, but you still got lake. It's so weird, I don't know why.
All right, well, what do you think the end score is going to be? 3-2? No, I'm sorry. 3-2.
It's a bit of 7.
4-3?
Yeah,
4-3?
I'm not sure, but you know, it should be really close today.
Yeah.
Indeed. All right, well, that's Team Arte, and the guy with the glasses, I believe, is Cowthief?
That's in the front, I think.
It's going to give us the zoom in once we get the team intros done. But again, as you can see with the stats at the bottom, you can see the Gold Series, they came in first for Korea. And of course for WGL APAC Season 1, they came in first as well. Right now, wow, they finished in first for the playoffs as well. Well, I mean, that's obvious.
Yeah.
Because they're here. They're here. That's kind of something that kind of goes without saying. It's a little bit redundant, but of course, anything to fill your eyes with candy right now. It's a beautiful graphic, nonetheless. And I do want to highlight that I feel like, you know, Elong, they play this game full time, is that right?
Elong?
Like, they get paid to play it?
Not really full time, it's like part time. They practice after like 8 or 9 p.m.
But they have their own training room, right?
Yep, they have a training room.
So I feel like that gives them the edge over a lot of other teams in Korea as well, because most teams probably don't have that, but maybe Arate is the one that does. But we can see what looks like a Roman Warriors helmet for their logo. I'm not entirely sure why they chose that, but I think it's definitely something to ask in the future. I think we're, again, going to go to the final game. We may even see an assault mode game. What do you guys think about that?
It's possible, you know, but you know, Elong team is really love to attack. So when we broadcasting the Elong, we never see too many Joe. You know?
All right. Well, we are just about ready to go, and I think we're going to dive into the map intro for game number 1 here pretty soon. And I love the camo ties that they got.
I think the Arate is still testing their equipment. I think you know they have the right to test that before game start. You know.
All the way, all the way. All right, so I'm stopping to think about this for a minute and what tanks we're going to see in each game. I think we're going to see a T-49 or 2 T-49s in any game played on Prokhorovka. At least
1 or 2, I think. You know, it depends. Yeah, but
what did Arate use yesterday?
somewhat similar to AV team, I have to say that. But
Okay.
you know,
Their
the
execution's-
T49 is really risky stuff. If you didn't hit any target, like the
Yeah,
shot
it's
tiger.
you gotta wait 10 seconds before you can do any more damage.
Yeah, not only 10 seconds. The reload time is 18.
Oh wow, that's even worse.
Yeah, so if you didn't hit anything, your teammate gonna get a really big problem there.
But I mean, at the same time, if you hit something, then
Yep.
you know,
Yep.
your teammates can finish it off with a couple of
Yeah,
shots.
and we saw that on the Rimburger.
Mhm.
The Japanese team, they use a 1T49,
AMX 50 shot to the rear, 891 damage from one shot.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Okay.
All right.
Seems they're ready.
And now it looks like everyone's ready to go. The referee's just going in now to pick their tank loadout, I think, and as well as help them pick and ban maps, or
Yeah.
not pick and ban, but rather arrange their maps.
The caster in Korea, they did the middle one. They wear black jacket today. Black suit today, not an orange one.
Yeah, the Koreans, yeah, and on top of that, I also want to point out that I see on my monitor here he's actually not wearing a camouflage tie today this time around. But I gotta say, they certainly pioneered their own fashion sense. And as they say, when in Rome, do as Romans do. I'd love to do that if I was to, I don't know, someday become a caster in Korea. But I think that dream is long, long gone.
Yeah, it's close getting close right now.
And as ToeJam234 in chat says, this is a very nerve-wracking game, and it must be.
Yeah, and about the rating points of WGL, I mean for the WGL championships, yeah, I found out the
It's 4,000 for first
Yeah.
prize.
yep, and
And two-
2020.
Yeah, it's
Not 20.
2,200 for
Yeah.
second.
Yeah.
And third
And-
place is 1,100.
Okay, so that means
Yeah.
that PvP Super Friends and Team Efficiency still have a shot at this if they
Yeah.
can perform exceedingly well in Season 3 of the WGL APAC.
Yep.
Yeah. And we have a ranking right now. It's from it's from season 1. We have Arade with 4,000 points, team efficiency with 2,200, PvP with 1,100, and Heek from Korea have 500 points. That means they ended up second place in the Korea region. And the third place, I mean, the Team Profit and Team Num have 300 points, and One Blood have 150. You Are Dead have 70 points. Yoi Flash Wolf have 70 points, and Elmob have 70 points as well. Yep. So that's the ranking right now.
All right, so there's been a lot of questions in chat about some kind of a code, and I just typed out in chat that the code is Breaker for Prez. There we go. Okay, so let's stop and think about this. Okay, Lee Dong-jin,
It's a caster, I guess.
yeah, Dake 캐스터님 주세요. Oh, they say give us this caster.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's I couldn't really read his name. Hold on, Lee Dong-jin. Okay, it's a. All I know is it's a
I
Korean
say
caster.
this one, right? On the middle.
Yeah,
it looks like it. Okay. Okay, so his name is Lee Dong-jin. All right. And
Look like makeup.
of course, they always use makeup. Even the foreign casters in Korea use makeup as well.
Yeah, that's right. Well, even us when we are casting TESL, we are using makeup, but not over here right now.
Right. Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
we-
TESL is also televised on the weekends. But even when you guys are on stream, I noticed that makeup is applied, and then when you guys use me from time to time, makeup is also applied.
Yeah.
Because of course I've got to hide those sleepy, tired eyes, you know. Insomnia, it plagues a lot of people, but I'm just wondering now, what on earth is going on in the OGN studio? We want to see some good games, right, guys?
Yeah, I know. I already always use so long time to prepare their setups. Like yesterday.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's a final, so maybe they got some active player, maybe for price or something. But we cannot see that here.
Wargaming Asia says that they just tried the code on the portal, and they say it didn't work, so they banned themselves. Unfortunate. But Breaker for Prez, guys. Breaker for Prez.
Okay, you can try.
All right. So on the right, it's Team Arate, and on the left, not budging, and I think that actually might have helped to expedite the break time, is Elon. They're pretty much ready and set up and good to go, and I think it's essentially the same thing coming from Team Arate. They just have referees standing over their shoulders right now. Of course, the cameramen are stage left and stage right to get those pretty mug shots, if you will. Cal Thief every so often shows up in our chat room as well. To I guess you could probably say maybe pick up on the strategies of some of the teams employed here, but he very seldom shows up. And I think he's done his homework. He's paid attention to the teams that he is, going to face off against.
He know he cannot be a champion there, so he have to check every information or check.
Not one champion. There's going to be 2 champions from APAC.
I mean, a Korean league. He's a champion from Korea League, so he have to gather all information from the Asia League. So maybe not only the team we see right now. He cannot know the play style here. So.
All right, and here we are. Ruinberg on Fire is going to be the first map. Not, I guess you could say all that frequent in a pick, but Wargaming Asia says that when you guys see a code, you will smile when you see it. All right. To all 200 of you guys watching right now, get all your friends hashtagging WGL APAC, one word, and get them to watch the stream. Link them to it on Twitter. Okay? I think everybody's going to like that. Again, the trend on Ruinberg is that we typically see battles taking place on the east side of the map. And the real question is, what's the tank loadout going to be? Because we won't see it until the beginning of the game.
On the south side, it's somewhat. If you want to attack on the south, it's not that good because of the distance. It's much far, a little far from compared to the north. So if they use a heavy tank or mid tank from the south side trying to reach the middle range, they're gonna shot for one or twice there. So you don't need to choose a light tank to reach the middle range for faster, but on the other way, in the north part, they can choose a heavy tank setup.
And we look like we are just about ready to go. I'd say they're at the lobby right now, and they're about to hit the loading screen. And again, this is one of those sets where you can just smell the ozone in the air. Arte, I think that's a bit of an uneasy smile coming there from our guy in the upper right. And I feel as though the rest of the team is pretty much solid and ready to go. I think he could actually be smiling just to bask in that one moment of glory where he's on the stage. His parents must be proud of him, All right, so this game is going to get started relatively soon, I imagine. But I really feel like this is one that I think if there's ever a non-Korean team that could win it, it would probably be Elon.
Yeah, that's right.
For sure. You only have this choice right now.
And I mean, hopefully, it's only this choice. But at the same time, they played against Arte in WCA. They lost to Arte at WCA. Maybe they took some lessons away from that. Maybe they were able to figure out for themselves. Okay, well, this is where we went wrong. This is what they like to do on this map. Maybe we can counterplay it. That kind of thing. Unfortunately, we weren't casting WCA. As far as I know, there was no English stream available for World of Tanks. But for other games, there were.
Okay.
All right, so there it is. We are, I don't know, the audience is ready to go. We're ready to go. I think the casters are ready to go, but maybe one of the teams is actually stalling for time. Maybe.
Okay, maybe they got some problem there. When I joined the WCG, a team, some computer got problem. They keep replay again and again, and finally they know, okay, they got something wrong on the computer. They changed the computer. After that one, another computer have problem.
right. And I mean,
I'm waiting for them maybe like 1 or 2 hours Just
Hey.
stand there.
What does that say? It says
The TOG.
that actually says tok in Korean, like that one long word at the end. It said tok, and that says arete fighting.
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 Yeah. Ha. Taking. 보이요. 인터 반짝쿨. 반짝쿨. I can tell you is that someone's name. Simurup. I'm not sure what that means.
The left one, it must be cow feet, right?
It's a cow.
think so.
Kelsey.
Arete 집밥. I'm not sure what that means, but I can read it. So yeah. Now 265 people watching this doesn't do it enough justice, guys. Get us up to 500 because you guys want that code that everyone's talking
Yeah,
about.
but we
in
got
chat.
like 200 people on the theater.
Yeah.
They are not on the stream.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, like those are people downtown here in Taipei. They're not watching the English stream. They're watching the
Oh yeah,
Chinese stream.
they are on the other side.
All right. I just wish we could actually go down there. Where in Taipei is it? Is it Meilihua?
No, in the Ximending.
Oh wow, that's really far
Yeah,
away.
in the Lesheng Theater. That's a nice one, you know.
Yeah, I know it's actually quite common for companies here to rent out movie theater rooms and then do whatever they want with them and things of that nature. And I mean, one thing you have to bear in mind is that a lot of peripherals companies and a lot of other electronics companies that, what's the word I'm looking for, cater to computer hardware are actually located here in Taipei.
Yeah, it looks like computer got some problem, I guess, you know.
So, I think...
Huh.
It
That
looks
guy
like
just remind me of what's his name?
Nado?
Yeah, a little bit like him, but there's another player, a Terran player. And we call him the Invisible Terran.
The Invisible Terran. I
Yeah.
can't really... No, not Sniper.
No.
Oh well, it's not too.
Yeah,
terrible
because
for
he's invisible. I can't remember him. He's too transparent.
it. Yeah. You can see right through him. He's invisible.
Yeah.
All right, so we still see the same camera angles, panning back forth.
Yeah, you remind me something, you know. We got a member when I still lead the IF team, and we call him Push. Because he always sniping, you know, and everyone cannot see him, so we also call him Push. But, you know, he got really high victory rate, like 67, 68, 69%, really high. But he didn't know how to be a sniper there, you know. Yeah.
A born sniper.
Yeah, you know, he's born for snipe. Okay.
All right, so now we even have some people popping in from Korea watching the English stream. They're saying "Arete fighting."
Fighting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would actually, why on earth would they not give out the code at the live event? That's something that's kind of got me a little bit, I wouldn't say dismayed, but a little bit confused, rather. What do you guys think of that?
Yeah, if we like offer a code, I think the stream, maybe we're gonna have like 500, you know. Yeah,
Right.
but maybe that time someone break the code.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
that?
yeah,
yeah.
They guess the code and get it right. So
Last week that happened.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
QIC.
They knew the code on 9:25, I think.
Yeah.
So the code was.
It was vote for Ring Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
A little bit unfortunate. I thought there would have been a lock, but I mean, there's no perfect system. And I mean, at the time, Wargaming staff were actually in transit to Korea, where they are right now. They're actually at the studio watching the entire tournament itself. And let's, put it this way: it looks fantastic where it is right now. It really does. Okay. So. Still waiting. Apparently, we actually don't know what's going on over there.
Yeah, it looks
except
like
it could be.
the computer have some problem.
Right.
Maybe they're gonna have a replacement there, but after replacement, they still have a time to test.
Yeah, that's gonna take another 5 minutes or so. I know that oftentimes, even the most minute of problems at a studio or technical issues, or not even technical issues, but like. Let me give you an example. There was actually something that happened in a recent tournament where there was a player that was, how do I say this? He requested a pause and he says, "Oh, there's this light that's actually way out over there that's bothering me." And he was actually pointing at a camera and the light above it. And as the commentators were talking about it, they said, "Oh, it looks like He has a problem with a light shining in on his booth. Although it is soundproof, it does kind of bother him. It distracts him just a little bit, that kind of thing. And they were stalling for about 10 minutes of time for something that I guess you could say really wouldn't take too much time, but they were stuck discussing it and.
Okay.
Just
I saw the faculty still checking someone's on Elon. I mean the computer.
Right.
Still checking there, so I bet the computer have a problem there.
All right. Well, it looks like we've climbed up to 295 viewers thus far, and I think, it can only go up from here, guys. So we're talking about a best of 7 between two of the best now APAC region teams. Charlotte Tiger, for those of you who were not here earlier, they came in third prize, which gives them how many rating points?
Third prize?
Third prize is...
it's 1,100.
Okay. So they've got 1,100 points, and adding to that, they're also going to get 8,000 US dollars, right?
Check it,
I believe it was 8,000 because that's what that was season 1.
I forgot.
If I'm not mistaken. But if you're talking about maybe a flight from, say, Japan to Korea, you make a little bit of money for each of the players on your team.
Yeah, but Japan and Korea, so close.
Yeah.
Like Taiwan to Hong Kong,
No, maybe even cheaper than Taiwan to Hong Kong.
Yeah,
maybe 50 US dollars, maybe 100 US dollars round trip from maybe Hokkaido to Seoul. Maybe Hokkaido. It's that furthest north island of Japan, the one that looks like a square sort of. But it looks like we're ready to go now. Finally, guys.
Okay.
Great.
Oh, okay. Nice. Finally, start.
Okay. So happy. Do bear in mind, this is of course Ruinberg on Fire that we are hopping into. For those of you that were not here 10 minutes ago. But. I'm ready. I hope you guys are too. Oh boy. Check the tank loadout, and it is going to be 2 AMX 50s, 2 AMX 1390s, T69 from.
Still a problem. Wow.
There's a problem of some form. Can't use his mouse. It looks like there's some kind of an aim issue. But that was 2 AMX 50s, 2 AMX 1390s, and a T69 coming out from Elong. Is that right?
Yep.
All right, so it looks like there's some kind of a technical issue. It was flagged. And we're waiting to see, I guess, what the ruling is going to be on the ground. Maybe Wargaming can pop into the chat and tell us what just happened. I mean, we're talking about a 14-player game. We're talking about a 7 versus 7 right now. I mean, when we're talking about other competitive titles, yes, there can be some hiccups at the live event, but I feel like when we're talking about expanding to, say, a 7 versus 7, we're talking about expanding the possibility for technical issues as well. So, I mean, this is... And I think there shouldn't be any penalty to their team because it's something that they've only now noticed. It might be an OpenGL issue. It might be an issue with the mouse. It might be an issue with the USB port on the very PC that they're using. But unfortunately, I mean, it's a little bit disheartening at this point.
Yeah, however, when you can join the international tournament, it's a really nice experience there. Not only the tournament, you can visit another country. It's a great chance for free, And most of, like Korea, maybe they cannot arrange a short trip, on the Korea, on the Seoul. We can visit Seoul. When I joined the WGL, they invited us to have a short trip on the Suzhou. Do you know?
Oh, I know where Suzhou is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice place, but we didn't join that. I go to Shanghai.
Oh yeah. Well, there are some complaints in chat, and the only thing I guess I can do to address these complaints is just imagine if the game had gone on, and we'd actually seen nothing from our player in the upper left there. What if he had never moved? What if he had just been, what's the word I'm looking for? What if he had just played the game out like he had, and they lost because he couldn't rotate his tank's turret? That kind of thing. So I mean, it wouldn't be that much better, but This is I guess you'd say just one unfortunate consequence. That's all.
Yeah.
Hopefully everything will be smoothed out in a few minutes. And this isn't easy for Team Arate either. Their nerves are a little bit racked. That's the feeling that a lot of players have at the end of a tournament. They think to themselves, okay, well, we actually just want to have this tournament over and done with.
Yeah, and it's a bowl 7, you know. It takes a long time, and if you have to ready for that long time, even if they are not start to fighting right now, just for waiting, they have to pay a lot of attention on their. I don't know how to say that. Like sometimes they have to really concentrate on that, So even they don't fight, they'll feel really tired there,
Oh yeah. Definitely. I mean, I remember being 16 years old, going to some of my first tournaments. They're all amateur stuff, really. I mean, like talking about $50 for first prize back in 2005, or not even $50, but just how do I say this? A prize that's worthy or equal to $50 and like
game point.
Let's try Xbox Live codes.
Oh,
let's try that. Like back 10 years ago, back when Halo 2 was a big thing. But I mean, the thing is, that feeling when you're in the tournament, it's just like, I'm tired of people, looking at me, trashing me, telling me things like, this kid's garbage, he's not going to win the tournament. I just want things to be over and done with.
Gonna start.
I don't care if I win or lose.
Nice.
Here we go again.
Finally.
Looks like everything's okay. 2 AMX50s, T69, 2 AMX1390s from Elong. 5 RU251s coming from Arate.
Yep.
They did this yesterday on Cliffs, I remember. And it worked to their advantage. Now the question is, where are they going to go and what are they going to do? Elong looks like they're spreading just a little bit as they spawn to the north. And to the south, it is Team Arate off to a speedy start.
Yeah, because of Elong team, they know we got 2 M50. We need 46 seconds to reload. We don't rush.
Right, and Elong is not budging from their present position. That's 5 light tanks, and they're going up against 2 AMX50s. They have to make every shot count, and they cannot miss.
Yep.
Wait, none of them are moving. Did they disconnect? I'm kidding. I'm
No.
kidding.
Yeah.
After how much time we've spent on this, it can't be a disconnect. All right. Hi to all CDO players from the Philippines watching now. 100 people are here watching this live stream. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. All right. And now, there it is. Is that Cow Thief?
No. Charles is on the back.
Okay.
Making it all
start
confusing.
to flash out right now.
Yeah. But, of course, that's the one thing that the AMX-50s really can't afford to do.
Yeah, that's right.
Artie World firing away, but his companion, Christina, is going to continue. Oh, I'm sorry. Just going to continue to hold fire. So far, nothing connecting, and I think if it's any map, like, thus far with the pace that's being dictated, I feel like this is the one game that's definitely going to go to a draw.
I cannot say that right now. I feel Arate cannot send maybe like a T1. Oh, not T1, it's RU251. On that position, but even on that position, he cannot discover, he cannot see, he cannot go to the M50. So it's all working.
Yeah, and Eventfall was actually taken out of the game just now. That's a little bit more blind that we see Arate, and I think I've seen him in chat before. Eventfall, maybe. All right.
M50 cannot shoot something there.
Well, SOD's gonna just. He's somewhere that we can't see him right now. I think he could actually be just watching. He's in the city right now, watching the back door. I think.
I think the Kai box layer is really nice position for scope. The Arate do not know there is a T1.
Alright, so... Uh-oh, shy fans in the audience. Alright, so... Again, like kind of an exchange of fire, a blind exchange, and nothing connecting still.
I think the Elong team so the where is the RU251, but it's hard to hit because of they only show up a little turret,
And of course, the classic rule of thumb is armor on a light tank is not all that great. You're using agility to try and scout your opponent, but that was a non-connector as well. Cow Thief is poking forward just a little bit there. But so far, I would say there's not a whole lot of nothing happening. It's just that, well, we don't see really either side willing to budge too much. Neither side really giving leeway at this point in time.
No. They choose fire like 400 or 500 meters, you know. They don't want to get any hit there.
Alright. Well, what is there to say about this? Should we talk about maybe what we could see in the next map, or any, you know, what?
But I don't know what's the next, you know.
That's the real problem. That is, I guess you'd say, the only real problem. And neither side willing to budge. Neither side really looking, I guess you'd say, ultra excited. And, oh, I'm sorry, Nightmare took a chunk of damage there. It looks like he took 352 off of this hull. So one shot, one blind shot, I guess you'd say, might have connected there. Or they might even legitimately spotted him, and then he fell back to cover. But this is, I mean, even people in chat are saying it. This is Yawn Fest right now. Okay.
Okay. Normally on the champion, you know, on the final stage, they are so cautious, you know, like this one.
Okay, well, for the time being, I mean, it's 2 minutes on the clock. Elong still has both of their T1 Cunninghams. If they wanted to push out right now and risk maybe losing the game just a little bit, they would be in an okay position, I think. Like, are they going to do that or not?
They're too far away from the enemy. I mean, Elong.
Oh, wait, they just took down Sod. That's the last T1 Cunningham. We're going to see a move from Elong Gaming. That's the real question.
Is there a way to know that if the blind shot connected?
Oh, your crew will say enemy down or something like that.
Really?
Yeah. Like if you fire a shot blind and it kills the enemy.
Oh, but that only. But I mean, if it does not kill the enemy, but it hits something.
If you see someone and it hit, he will tell you hit. But if you see someone and you know he disappear within 5 seconds, you still will get a message. But you know, you totally blind shot, you won't see, you won't hear anything there.
Okay. Yeah, because I saw that if sometimes if I blind shot and it hit the ground, you can see the explosion. But if I hit the tank, you won't see the explosion.
Yep. But you know, you have to have the view range.
Oh yeah,
because it's too far away, so you won't see anything there.
Okay.
Not to mention the render system in this game. It's quite. I've seen a funny GIF on World of Tanks subreddit before, and what happened was this guy fired a bunch of shots, and there was a tank that he was aiming at, and none of the shots hit that tank, but then immediately another tank appeared right in front of it, and it was destroyed. So that's, you know, kind of a, I would say, a fault in the render system. But 15 seconds to go on the clock, and we're gonna see a draw next time.
Yep.
But with that in mind, we actually see, even though Elon got away with the T1 Cunningham kills, Arate still gets away with the damage lead.
Yep. He got like 200 more, I guess.
Yep.
But it's not that critical, only 200.
Okay. It's a draw.
Yeah. Well, that means the final map from this best of 7 is going to be dropped. I don't want to see 4 draws in a row.
No, I don't think so, because of Elon not doing really nice on the Rainberg. So maybe on his boss, he's saying we got a low chance win rate here. Maybe we can play on a safe way. You know, it's draw, not like that, I think.
Okay, well, up to 330 viewers now, guys. We are getting there. But I'm curious to see what game number 2 is going to be on. Looks like the referee is handing him a sheet of paper. Is this for tank loadout or for maps to be played?
Not sure.
The map already selected, and the tank loadout have to send before the match starts. So I think they already have the tank loadout and the map selection, but maybe their boss have to tell everybody the new strategy here. But not new strategy, or something have to pay attention there.
All right, so there's a question in chat. What happens if all 7 games are draws? Lol. And here we go. Game number 2 is going to be on Mines. It won't be a draw, I think. But in the event that there is... Okay, and what happens in a draw scenario is both teams get 1 point. The first team to get to 4 points in this best of 7 will win the set. If the end score is 4-4, in which case both teams accumulate 4 draws or whatever happens, the end score is 4-4. We will see in the assault mode game, the team with higher damage count, higher damage output throughout the entire best of 7 will be the team that is on defense or selects whether they are on offense or defense.
Yep.
Typically. And the tiebreaker is, of course, in counter mode, or not in counter mode, assault mode. There we go. But this map, I feel like, again, we kind of see a few more skirmishes on the lighthouse end of the map, the west side of the map. And, sorry, to the east side, the battles aren't quite so, at least in the APAC server, on the Asia server, the battles on the east side are not quite so prevalent. Maybe it is on the Korea server. And the hill is always a, how do I say this, the focal point. But of course, we've also seen exploits on this map where you can get an RU-251 or an AMX 1390 up on the east side of the map. I'm wondering if that's what we're going to see one side of this this game employ.
Do you see the Charlotte Tiger use a 5 heavy tank yesterday on this map, and they win?
Yeah.
But they lost to the Elon.
Oh yeah, they did. The entire.
But I don't think Elon gonna use a 5 heavy tank strategy because Elon is really skillful on the light tank. So I think they gonna choose a T-49.
There's a question from Pumice Mitmayo, and that says, why are they running Tier 1 tanks? The Tier 1 tanks are simply, the rule is, how do I say this? We call it 742. So there's 7 tanks, so you have 42 tier points.
Yep.
And you cannot go past Tier 8, and that means basically the T1 Cunninghams are essentially just scouting tanks. They're kind of dead weight in the grander scheme of things, unless they can get really lucky and kill an AMX 1390, like we've seen in Charlotte Tiger versus Elong, for example. But I believe that meta will change with next season. We're not allowed to announce exactly what is going on, but
they're still on the testing. You know, we got a couple new tournaments right now, and they're testing the new system. But it's not decided yet. I think it's somewhat. Maybe it's already final, but we needed some revision there, I guess. So right now we got a new tournament there, and still on the testing.
All right. Well, here we are. Game number 2 getting ready to go on Mines, and this is, of course, I'd say my second favorite map. The first favorite would, of course, be Cliffs, because those games, the games on that map are absolutely chaotic.
Okay. Elon used 3 T69, 1 RU-251, and 1 T-49.
Indeed.
Okay, Arete use a much heavier setup, but they use the 2 M13. That means they won't rush to heal because of there is T-49 waiting for him.
And spawning to the north, it's Elong, guys. Come on, OGN, give us. There we go. Elong.
Okay.
Look at all those guys. Kai, the boss in back.
The Arete gonna take more defensive. Again, they use the light hand to west-southwest.
To the south, it is Charlotte Tiger. Oh, wow, Arete. There we go. Sorry, my bad. They all look the same in those Boy Scout uniforms. What can I say?
Yeah.
Sorry,
that's right. That's true.
Yeah, they look painfully similar. But of course, Arete has the definitive green, and also the green Razor headset. If Evan falls taken down, and Arete, see who Papa's taken quite a bit of damage. 854 is his total HP. 1296 on Cow Thief for his remaining full HP. And I'm wondering. I thought maybe with the RU-251 we would actually see a rush for the Eastern Hill, but that's not what happened. Like, the sniping position there.
Yeah, but the Shackle layer is really dangerous, The position is not that good if he was spotted,
Right. Well, thus far, neither side really budging just yet, but I feel like Elon, like you guys said, Arete is a very defensive team.
Yep.
And they're going to need I guess you'd say they're going to need to apply that Spartan shield every opportunity that they have that they can. But in this position, I could see Elong taking either the RU-251 or maybe the AMX 1390 and throwing it on that far eastern hill, unless it's been patched over already.
Yeah, you're right, because Arate have sense strategy here, so Elong, they're gonna use the T69 on the left side, I guess.
All right. So, thus far?
Yeah, they're gonna rush the lift first. So, kill the lighting there, and
Yeah.
There is a long, but I think when they see the Elong team rushing, the two M13 gonna run away.
Mm-hmm. So SOD is actually sitting at the bottom of that hill in a T1 Cunningham. He's likely to be shut out, and that will blind Arate. And
oh, they're rushing.
Yeah, there they go. They're just piling in.
Wow.
Look at that.
Arate have to take the chance to shoot the
Nightmare
Elong.
takes 560 damage. And now Shaco and GRB
nice.
are diving into the far eastern side of the map. It might not be such a great idea. We now have Sihu Papa and his compadre falling back to that that tier 8 heavy.
Oh, wow!
He's
The first one
He is down and out. He was chased down and put out of the game. Shaco and GRB are going to continue working that southwestern edge of the map.
Wow, he
491
keeps
off of
shooting.
World, though.
Wow,
742. He finally gets to cover. And now
wow,
this looks like
M50 is reloading right now.
Right, and Arate is in a lot of trouble. Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
That's right. Christina is reloading.
Yeah, he got a straight fire and the last T49.
But now, wait, it's 276 off of Artie World. Will he be shut out, or is Christina going to avidly shield it? Looks like the shield is not enough, and now Christina is going up against both Shaco and GRB. 240 off of Christina. 798 off of Cow Thief in the background. Cow Thief is out of the game. The commander is gone.
Wow. Oh my God. Totally slaughtered right now.
234 off of Gimp as he tries to seal out these last two tanks. This is a 2 versus 5 in the tier 5s.
Nice.
Or excuse me, the tier 8 fight. Saw it now out of the game.
There is a T69 on the J2 waiting for they come in.
Right,
so
they're going to get surrounded.
They cannot push. They cannot push right now.
Yeah, 3 minutes on the clock. They've got all the time in the world to initiate this engagement.
Yeah, and 2T are going to capture.
Here we go, 2 versus 4. They're piling in. Oh, everyone's missing. 227 and 258 off of Christina. 840 off of Christina. And now out of the game. It's up to Gimp now. 229, 716. And 925 and but now taking GRBCN down first.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elong takes game number 2 after what was, I guess you could say, a little bit of a painstaking start. It almost looked like it was going to be like game number 1.
Yep.
But
yeah.
They played off of their instincts, and they did everything they had to get this win.
Yeah, I think the Elong already knew the Arate's playstyle on this one. So they know, okay, you send 2 tank alone here. I cannot send a 4 to catch you. That's it. And they win this one. Totally right, I think.
Yeah, almost the perfect performance. Look at that. The last tank was killed like in the last second, right?
Yeah. They got a lot of damage to the right now, I think.
I think what's happening here is like, okay, you can see that little clipboard that the Elong captain was holding there. I think what happens is they give each team, like, I think maybe it's loser's pick for the next map, maybe. Do you think that could be it or no? But I mean, Elong just won this, so I'm wondering what he's doing with that clipboard. The team captain, Kai.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he's checking something.
He's gonna write it down and put it into, a diary, and it's going to be memoirs of China's best World of Tanks commander.
He's a Kelsey. This one.
Okay. The one in the middle?
Yep.
Gotcha. Front and middle. Gotcha. All right. So, Season 1 finals in Korea, Season 2 finals in Korea. Where do you think Season 3 is going to be? Come on, guys. Give Taiwan some love. Really.
Yeah. If in Taiwan, it will be fine, I think. It will be nice. Because of it's a Taipei game show.
All right, so this just in, Wargaming Asia is actually chiming in chat, and he's telling us that the clipboard is actually for tank picks, I think.
Tank picks, okay.
Yeah. All right. They keep a notebook of how they do in battles, win, lose, or draw, and then they review it. Okay. That's what comes in from J-Dog there.
Okay.
All right, and so far, Calvin or Yamane from Wargaming Asia has not corrected what we've had to say just yet. Himmelsdorf. Typically, we see Chinese 110s, IS-3s, and AMX-50s on this map. Alternatively, for some very strange games, we've seen a bunch of KV-5s.
Oh yeah,
as
that's
well.
right.
Yeah, but it's really nice, you know. If you got a 5 KV5 and defend the best, you know, I really wonder who can match it.
Right. But I
No.
think we're going to see Elong playing off of that 1-point lead on this map. They might not go offensive. I feel like it would, in some ways, probably be a mistake for them to go offensive.
Yep.
But
Because Himmelsdorf is not that easy to attack. You know?
Right.
But they almost win yesterday, but their decision is somewhat late. I have to say that.
And when you've got defense as sick, as well coordinated as Arate, I feel as though going on the offensive probably won't be an option for Elong.
Yep.
But the question is, how is Elong's defensive play?
We seldom see that. They always attack. Okay, they have sense loadout. I mean, the young team has. Oh no, they choose 1 I3.
Wow.
That means they cannot
The Chinese
defend.
110.
They cannot defend.
Right. 3 MX-50s, 2 IS-3s, 3 AMX-50s, okay, from both sides. And to the north, it is Elong
Elong.
Gaming victorious in game number 2 there on Mines. Can they keep it up here in game number 3 on Himmelsdorf?
Okay, they cannot defend.
And to the south.
They choose
Korean
another
All-Stars.
way to defend. It's different style.
Yeah, Korean All-Stars, it's Charlotte Tiger.
No, it's alright.
Oh,
Come
Oh,
on.
No,
what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? It's Arate.
Okay, the logo. Okay, the logo is pretty. You know, I have a copy there. I mean, in my computer.
Oh my God, what is
But
wrong with me?
you know, this
We
is
had to
the-
wake up early for this, guys. I'm sorry. We all had to wake up early for this. But wow, Elong's, that's a sick lineup. They're ready for those guys to come at them from the hill.
Yep.
Yeah, wow.
They are ready for one shot.
They
one
know
kill.
exactly what Arate is going to do.
Wow. What a smart commander.
They're like, you tried this against us before, it's not going to work again.
Yeah, well, even Fall know that they are.
Yeah, but you know, if the one shot all hit, it gonna take like the damage count.
Oh, look at that.
It gonna take like 1500 damage, you know, at least. Okay, they know they are camping. I mean, they know the Elong team is camping right now.
Yeah, the question is, how do they play into this? Like, I think we're going to see like that systematic scouting system. So redundant. We're going to see that, how do I say this? That obviously well-coordinated scout. We can see T1 Cunningham is rushing around the map here from Arate, and they're scouting by, you know, they're thinking to themselves, all right, so I'm going to go where you are based on where you are not.
Yep.
Hey.
What? They want to control a hill, not all camp there.
Okay,
If
okay,
someone
okay,
control a hill and you know, for sniper or something, and they can rush from the line A or line 2, line 3, and take one tank flanking from the hill side. That's it. But it takes time. They have to hurry, you know.
Okay, well, someone in chat just said, sounds like Breaker loves Charlotte Tiger, but to be honest, I've always been a proponent of Chinese esports. It's just that the Boy Scout uniforms really throw me off, guys. That's all I can say. And on top of that, we don't really have audio. I can speak mildly good Korean, but of course, it's just enough to get myself around town in Seoul, and that's about it.
You know what? If the Arate, I will almost say Charlotte Tiger, you know. If the Arate still have one tank on the hill para, they won't rush because they only have four. They only have 4 tanks. If they rush in, you know, they're gonna have big trouble there.
Yeah, they're kind of rushing the back door, but they're also camping that flat. Oh man, if we actually see who's that in the T1 Cunningham to the east? Is that Kai or Reflection?
Kai,
Okay.
they're both.
If he is taking them down,
Not yet.
I know if he gets taken down, he's like the team is in a lot of trouble. But Cow Thief is going to poke out there just a little bit.
Yep.
Reflection's there in a T1 Cunningham to just basically act as a meat shield for his companion behind him. I can't read the name right now. Is that ABC?
Don't know.
We just had him. We just had him, and I just missed his name yet again. Great.
Wow, it's so tension right
man.
now. Okay,
Kai was just taken
down.
down. Oh no, this is looking increasingly worse. Oh, 2 minutes and 48 seconds to make something happen. This is going to be the standoff. Perhaps not the last stand.
Okay, someone flanking from the A0 right now.
Yeah. If they all turn their turrets, they're in a lot of trouble. That was a missed shot, though.
Wow.
And now we actually have Team Arete diving in on this. They're already taking a chunk of damage. Artie World in a lot of trouble. He's at 452 HP, 1067, and now all of the T1 Cunninghams are out of the game.
Wow, they're rushing.
Star is kind of trapped there, and everyone's piling in. Black was just taken down in a heartbeat, though. And now the fire is being returned. 1255 off of, I'm sorry, Christina there, and now he's out of the game. This is a 4 versus 4 situation. It looks like the HP is more balanced out on Elon Gaming's tanks. 22 off of GRBCN, 283 off of GIMP.
Okay, I think someone reloading.
Yeah.
Reloaded on the A0, you know. Okay.
Okay, so they're gonna pull. Okay, Elong is again going defensive. They're doing everything they have to do to maintain their score lead, and Arete has 90 seconds to do something. That's 406 off of Shaco. He's got to get to safety now. He was shot in the rear. You wouldn't guess, oh no, and now there's 555 Gimp. Oh no, they're gonna dive in on Star. Star is totally trapped here. Gimp is, oh man, 400 and 700 now. This is just not looking good. Sihu Papa gets Shaco out of the game. Artie World gets Nightmare, and 263 off of Artie World, 513 off of GRB, and he is out of the game. Arete, solid coordination, brings the score back to 2-2.
Yeah, but I have said that the Elon team make a big trouble. You know, they know there are 4 tanks on the middle, right? And I got 4, and you got someone on the hill side.
Yeah.
Right. So they use the M50, you know, trying to shoot the enemy from the face to face. That's okay, you know, you are even, but you know, don't forget someone on the hill side. He can shoot your back. That's on that scenario, you got an I3 on left side, and you don't use that one push forward. So on that scenario, you are 4 versus 5.
Right.
That's why they lose this one.
And like, just the general observation that I make is when you shoot someone to the rear, you do about 1.5 times, no, I'm sorry, you do 50% more damage than you do if you shoot someone to the front. So it just makes that much bigger of a difference.
Yeah, but you know, on that moment, if they just use the M50 up here, kill that one on the hill side, you know,
it would have been okay.
Yeah, you should be okay because the 4 tank already pull back. If they know you up here and I don't want to kill another one on the base. You know, it's a Shaco, I forget.
Yeah.
But there is a cover for him. They take time to kill the I3. But you know, after they kill I3, maybe on the hillside part they already clear and they can support and on the other way to shoot them. But you know, I think they make a really bad decision because they are on the really wrong position for them. You know.
Yeah, game number 4 is now going to be played on my favorite map, Glyphs. And these games, like the maps, like the games on this map, almost never end in draws. Almost never.
Yep.
Very
Almost
seldom.
never. Yep.
So I think it's going to be 5 RU251s for one team. What do you think?
Yep. 4. In Arete maybe have a 5 RU251, but Elon, you know, they won't choose that.
Right.
Yeah, maybe Elon is going to use the 2 T49 strategy that they use.
Yeah.
But maybe they're going to try something different because we from the previous maps we see that they use all different strategies that we never seen before.
Right, and I want to highlight that we're climbing to 400 viewers now, guys. Get everyone watching this hashtag World of Tanks or hashtag WGL APAC, APAC, WGL APAC, one word on Twitter, and tweet the stream. Show everyone what is happening here now with this very, how did I say this, very tense best of 7. The score is now 2-2. The first team to 4 points wins the series. And $60,000 US.
Yep.
Second prize gets away with 20,000. Here we are. I don't understand the legacy behind the Roman helmet that Arete has. Bottom of your screen is Arate. Top of your screen is, of course, Elong. But try not to think of either team as relaxed at this point. The score is now even. All right. Here we are. These guys got some pretty nice graphics. I think we should make something like that. The only problem I have with this is it's the same graphic that they used in Season 1, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's right.
The APAC finals, APAC Season finals.
They didn't change that.
Yeah.
Okay, Arate use one T69? T49, yeah.
Oh, God. There's three
Three.
T49s from Elong.
Yeah. And 2 T69.
They cannot miss those first 3 shots.
Yeah, but you know what? The T49 on the Elong team, you know, I really wonder which gun they choose.
Right. To the south, it is Elong. And now hopping over to the north spawning position, it is Team Arate, guys.
Okay, Team Arate, the T49 is used in the 90mm gun. The Elong, not sure yet.
Yeah, maybe 290 90mm and 152.
Yep.
Maybe.
Not sure.
That's my guess.
Well, here we are. They're meeting in the middle. Nightmare going up against Christina. 305, 247. Gimp, oh my god. 498 off of Nightmare. 496 off of Nightmare now. I'm sorry. I think he rammed his teammate. 245 off of GRB. 339 off of Artie World. GRB's T49 is reloading. 232 off of Shako. And I feel like Elong is taking more and more damage with this. Reflection is now knocked out of the game in his T1. 598 off of 698 off of Black Sea, and he is out of the game. Shako taken down as well, but that's a 2 for 2. And now it looks like 186 was taken off of Gimp. Another 215 off of Nightmare, and he's gone, but that was a 1 for 1, and now this is a 2 versus 3 in the Tier 8 fight. 226 off of Star. 315 Star out of the game, and it's GRB against the world. He's singing, I am the one and only, and it's not working out in the end. 115 on Kai before he's taken out, and that was quite decisively Team Arate's.
Yeah, I saw the Elong team. They seldom use the big gun or the
122?
Yeah, 152. Yeah, they seldom use the 152, but you know, I saw they miss a lot of run. Their 152 almost no hit on that moment. Did you see that? Didn't show up any big damage. Maybe he shoot a track or something, so maybe become
that sucks.
Yeah, maybe become
really sucks.
Non-penetrate. So you know, the result is that if you use a T49, you have to assure the penetration. But on that moment, I didn't see any penetrate on that. You know, if the T49 penetrate one or twice, maybe they already win this one.
All right, well, still got a bit of a ways to go. The score is now 3-2, and if Arate wants 60,000 US again, all they have to do is win this final game. But Elong, like the position is now quintessentially more severe than it was previously. They can't take any more draws. If they take a draw, they lose.
Yep.
Yeah.
They get 20,000. That's it. They have to win not only this, but the next game, or win this one, take the next game into a draw, and then win the assault mode game. But at this point, we are still waiting to see there the steps.
Yes, it's step.
I think this is the least practiced map in the entire WGL.
Yep. Yeah.
No one likes to play it.
And it is hard to attack, I think.
It is. Like, it's hard to scout. It's hard to do anything safely on this map. There's a few patches here and there where you can find a little bit of cover. You can see it right now perfectly from this top-down view. Just like, how do I say this, the difficulty in it. The places to take cover are few and far between. The best places would probably be on the outer edges of the map. And that's usually the way we see most teams kind of venture their way about playing on this map. But if they do, if either side does a 50-50 split, it could essentially be an over game. I imagine maybe at least one T1 Cunningham would stay at home from each side. Does that sound, you know, accurate? Or no?
Yeah, that's right.
While the rest of the team moves out in one direction or the other.
Yep. Normally, you know, one direction is bad.
right, well, 373 on the viewer count for this stream, guys. Arte up 1 point, guys. Arte's up 1, so they right now. Elon cannot afford to lose another game.
Yep, cannot. They have to win.
Yeah, I think that's what they're made of. They're made of win, nothing but win. At least in China, but they're not in their own territory right now. And I mean, 1 hour doesn't really constitute jet lag.
Okay,
they are off.
Long team.
Tank load out. 4 RU-251s and a T-49 versus 5 RU-251s. We've seen this work for Charlotte Tiger yesterday.
Yep. The problem is, the Elon team, the T-49 have to hit again and again. On the cliff, the T-49 missing a lot of runs, so they lose this one. But right now they have to hit. That's it.
Arte is going defensive. They are very well aware of their 1 point advantage, and even if they, how do I say this? They're going to play a huge game of cat and mouse, and I feel like they have a severe advantage on this map. But Elon Gaming doing the best that they can to get the jump on their enemy team. And they're venturing out to the east side of the map very quickly. If they can catch some of these tanks out of position early on, like those, what are those two at the southeast? Are those those two blue tanks at the southeast? I think maybe one of them is T1 Cunningham, perhaps?
I think both T1, I guess. Both T1. They won't use the TA there. It's too risky.
One of them is a T1 for sure. That's Evanfall, and his teammate behind him is, I think that was Sod. No. I can't tell at this distance. But, Elong now working back towards their own base, working towards the other end of the map. I think, we can see what they're trying to do. They're trying to take the enemy out of the game before they try and initiate a capture. They want to really, really bang up Team Arate. And they just realized they rushed off towards the wrong direction. And now, oh my god. Is Arte doubling back? They're doing everything they can to avoid directly engaging that team.
Yeah.
You can see it on the minimap.
Yep.
T1 Cunningham sees everything, and now they've got another 5 minutes to make this strategy work. Cat and mouse, that's what it's all about. And Elong is not going to live this one down. They are filled with fury right now. I know this kind of playstyle is comparable to other games, and it is quite frustrating to play against.
Okay, they know there's another T1. Someone gonna catch him.
All right, Reflections in the middle there in his T1.
Wow, it's so tension right now.
It is. Arte has kind of got the smooth thinking, if you will, and they're just thinking to themselves, okay, we just got to stay alive. We just got to stay alive to win this. That's it. 4 minutes remaining on the clock.
Yep.
Yeah. Time is running out for our Chinese team.
That's right.
Oh, let's see. It's gonna happen right now.
Is it? That's the real question. They're trying to dive in on that, but they're playing up against RU-251s as well. They kind of have the jump in this situation. They were ready to intercept that entire team, but every shot misses.
Yeah,
even the one on Nightmare here. Kai issuing commands a little bit furiously, as you can see. Oh man.
Wow, missing.
That's right. That's right.
Missing 3 rounds.
And now Arte is just running back home. They say, okay, we don't have to fight you. We have to stay alive for the next 3 minutes and 30 seconds. We can split up and still win. Well, Reflection's going to see these tanks, though. And that's basically...
do not have time to kill him.
Right. They're doing what they can to stay away from Elon. I wonder if a T1 Cunningham could get a track shot, but it looks like Evanfall was taken out, and that means now Arte is completely blind, so Elong has to use the next 3 minutes to their advantage.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Elong has to push to the enemy space.
Right. Kai's poking out. He's getting some information. And I think he's been revealed. Cow Thief is, he's headed towards his direction right now. He knows where he is. He's going to take him out of the game.
Yeah,
Kai's gone.
Kai not done yet.
Well, he's almost gone.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah,
but if the RU-251 pay attention on the T1, that means that you don't have a chance to rush it.
Right. Uh-oh. Elong's getting a capture initiated. They're going to try and bait out some shots just a little bit. And if they can catch 1 or 2 tanks out of position, that'll be the beginning. They need 2 minutes to get that fight that they want.
Yep.
Can they get it here? They're splitting up just a little bit. It's dangerous. Shaco and Nightmare heading off to the east just a little bit there, trying to get the circle in. But it's going to take perfect coordination. Not great coordination, perfect coordination to get what they need. Instead, they're doubling back now, realizing that all 5 of those tanks are at that general location.
Yep.
Oh,
They are
so
here right
hard.
now.
Yeah, Gimp is about 60% in HP, 880 on Nightmare. And GRB takes a shot as well. Elong has to dive in on this very soon.
Yeah.
Even with 90 seconds, it can be very difficult to actually get that win pulled out. The thing is, I feel like as soon as they dive in, Arate is going to run away.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm thinking.
All right.
Yeah, so when I see Elon was trying to what do you call that? The flank them.
Flanking, yeah.
Yeah, but it's hard to flank because if you try to flank, they'll just run away and kill the others and just run away. It's so hard.
Well, here we go. There's 60 seconds remaining on the clock. It can be very difficult. It's extremely difficult to kill the entire enemy team in 60 seconds, but we have 5 light tanks from both sides, so anything is possible here. Here we go. The chaos ensues. It's getting started. 420 HP off of GRB and taken out of the game. Shaco down to 254, and immediately we see Black taken out. Perfect coordinated for 667 off of Sihu Papa, and Shaco was just taken down. Star losing 422. Nightmare now trying to do what he can to shut out Gimp, but it's not quite working out. It's a 2 versus 3, 772 off of Nightmare, and was that a ram that killed him? I believe it was. 30 seconds on the clock, and I don't know if Elon can get this or not. The answer is no. The final game ends in victory for Arate. They get the $60,000 US. They're shouting and cheering on stage for their play.
Wow.
Final thoughts?
That's really nice, you know.
Yeah.
It was.
I think the most critical game of this series is the game on Cliffs. The one that let Arate had the 1 point advantage.
Yeah.
So that's why they can play this style on steps.
Yeah, but you know, I think the most critical part for the Elon team, they have a great chance to win the heavy storm.
Oh yeah,
they should
that
take
game
the
is-
draw, you know, they can keep the 1 point advantage.
Oh,
and
yeah,
they,
that's right.
after that, they can use their old style, play on cliff. Their cliff win rate is really high, but you know, they are forced to use the 152mm gun, which is they are not familiar.
That is spot on analysis.
Yeah, so that's why I think, you know, if they doing really nice on heavy stuff, they maybe can win this one because they can keep the 1 point lead on the cliff. And the
Yeah,
cliff
that's
is
right.
their best map. But they are forced, you know, to attack on this one, you know, it's not that easy because of Arate just run away.
Right. Elong's shaking hands. It looks like Kai is a little bit happy there. Everyone, I don't think anyone is too terribly angry on Team Elong. I mean, they're good sports, it looks like. And they're all shaking hands, of course, and their smiles. And I mean, Elong, $20,000 US. That's, you know, that's a good chunk of change, right? And if you look at things in, I guess you'd say the larger worldwide perspective, we could probably see, you know, if Elong gets this far next season, they're guaranteed a spot in the World Finals. And on top of that, I think there's no breaking Arate out of their lead right now. No, they're basically guaranteed World Finals even after next season. Even if they sit out of the next season, they are guaranteed World Finals.
Yep.
All right, so stopping and thinking about this for a minute. I feel like, there we go, we have the points.
Okay.
Yep. Here we go.
Arate got 4,000 points for both seasons, so they have a total of 8,000. Team efficiency has 2,500. I'm not entirely sure why. Because of season 2.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so they're actually still ahead of Elong in that regard. So if Elong doesn't even make it to the season finals, it's going to depend on where they finish in season 3. But
Yeah, that's right. Because if you do not advance to the season finals, you actually still got points.
Yeah,
Right.
but you know, quite a few, you know.
Yeah.
So, like right now, checking things out on Alpha's monitor. If we see if we see Elong come in,
Oh, wait a minute.
Third-
Elon still has to advance to the season finals.
they
too.
still have to.
next time.
Yeah,
Okay,
because if they didn't advance to the season final and they got third place, they received 300 points. But if team efficiency got eighth place, the last place, they still have 60 points.
All right.
Yeah, that's right.
So the main thing is I guess you could say team efficiency somehow has to stop PvP Super Friends, or not PvP Super Friends, rather Elong from getting to Season 2 finals, and then they've definitely got a shot at that. However, I mean, if Charlotte Tiger is able to get into the season finals and come in second prize, then team efficiency basically has no shot at the World Finals. So, long story short, if team efficiency can ramp things up, if they can amp up their play, if they can pull themselves together, they've got a shot at World Finals after Season 3. Here's the rest of the standings, which for the time being, I wouldn't say are totally irrelevant, but it's worth noting right now that Graves, if they can make it to season finals and at least get second prize, they're going to be tied with team efficiency.
Yep.
So, just one way of looking at it. Yoey Flash Wolves has actually renamed themselves to Horsemen, and they are worth 70 points, I believe. Just 70 points, that's it.
Yep.
So, it's this is just, I guess you'd say, the world standings as a whole. There's going to be more names added to that roster. Closing thoughts for Elong today, even though they came in second prize? You think that was, what do you think they might have taken away from this?
No, I think they still performed very, very well, especially in the first two games. Especially games on mines, right?
Yeah,
almost
the
the
win.
perfect game.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
exploit. They show that if they can see a mistake in their enemy team's play, they're going to exploit it. And stopping and thinking about why they didn't send a tank up that far eastern hill, I mean, if it wasn't patched over, there was a recent patch between 9.2 and 9.3, right? Before we got here.
Yeah.
That might have actually addressed the problem on mines. Might have. I haven't actually checked up on it. But the thing is, I feel as though assuming that they could actually send a tank up the hill, I think they didn't do it because Team Arate would be able to pick up on that. And there's a pretty significant window of time where that tank won't be able to attack anything that's on the low ground.
Yep.
So if Team Arate took advantage of that position, they would have actually just slammed on Elong there and taken a 5 versus 4 fight and basically outright won it unless they made a big blunder, which they don't do. At this point, I don't know what else to say. Like, we've seen some amazing games. We know that Team Arate is unbeatable. They're guaranteed World Finals this year, basically no matter what. Team Efficiency, Charlotte Tiger, and Elong still have their shot at World Finals. They just have to really ramp up their game. It's going to be one of those three teams, I feel. And adding to that, I just feel like Season 3, things are only going to get better.
Yeah, that's right.
Especially with, I guess you could say, the new rumored meta change. But we'll have more information as Wargaming feeds it to us. For now, I'm Benjamin Breaker Novotny.
This is Edison 99.
And I'm Skipper Alpha.
And we will see you guys next Wednesday. That is not to be the 29th. It's actually going to be the 5th of November.
Yep. We don't have any tournament on next week, I think.
Right. So we'll see you guys then.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
말씀들을 할 수 있었고 이제 더 질문들을 쓸 수 있었던 것은 사랑하는 여러분, 우리 팬 여러분, 우리가 함께 해주시는 이 무슨 팬 여러분들의 사랑이 아닐까 절대 알 수 없었을 것 같습니다. 정말 진심으로 감사하다는 말씀을 드리고 싶고요. 이번 시즌에